small business has a story, and today we are going to be sitting down with some local business owners to tell their story about what makes their business special. Today I'm sitting down with Sherrie McNamara with Cabi to talk more about her business. I'm Heather Alto with the Central Virginia Business Coalition.
And I'm Mike Norfield with Visiting Angels of Lynchburg.
And thank you for joining us for Tea Time. Hello, how are you?
Hi, doing great. How are you?
I am good. So I want to just get started out. Tell us a little bit about your business, about Cabi.
Okay, so Cabi is a fashion brand that was started a little over 22 years ago with just several women in a room like myself. They worked in retail, primarily at Nordstrom, and decided that there needed to be a better shopping opportunity for women. So that you could shop with your friends and get true feedback and try on things that normally maybe you wouldn't wear.
And how did this adventure get started for you?
For me, I've shopped Cabi for over 20 years, and during COVID, I was working from home with my real job, which I'm a registered nurse, and I thought I'd like to do something fun with fashion, and so I inquired about it, and it turned out the person that was responsible for the Lynchburg area was retiring, and she lived in Salem, and so I applied, and they accepted me to start my own business.
I like it.
So that's kind of the moment you knew that this was what you were meant to do and to kind of take that leap. And this is kind of I think we were talking, this is kind of like a fun job, something that you can go out there and work with other women.
Yes.
Just have some fun.
Yes, it's all about, Cabi's about clothing, but also building relationships, community, and confidence in women. Because when you feel pretty in what you have on, you're more confident in yourself.
That's right. I feel pretty today with my leopard print shirt.
I love your leopard shirt.
I feel pretty today in my blue. So what's been one of the biggest challenges you faced doing Cabi?
Brand awareness, because it's not brick and mortar. It's just, if I can get the brand name out there and get the clothes in front of women, they just seem to fall in love with it. But it's just creating that awareness.
How do you navigate that? Like, how do you get your name out to people?
A lot of it is just through personal referrals, but I also will drop catalogs off at businesses or salons, different places where I know women might see the catalogs.
Okay.
And what keeps you pushing forward?
Just because I love it when I go to a show and see women, put an outfit on and just feel so great. Like one time I had a woman who had never worn jeans. She put these jeans on and she's like, oh my gosh, I feel like, a beautiful person. It was so exciting for me to see that confidence.
Yeah.
So why the Central Virginia area? Why do you think it's important that we have, that the Cabi brand here and access to it?
Honestly, I don't think Lynchburg or Central Virginia has a lot of clothing shops for women, especially career focused. There's a lot of like the younger generation shops. And Cabi brings a style for all ages, but I think it's more tailored towards the, 30s, 40s, 50s age groups.
How has the CVABC supported your journey with Cabi?
I think just by allowing me to advertise and having opportunities such as this and the podcast will help create some brand awareness.
What do you, the CVABC, we're all about supporting local. What do you appreciate about like your local customers and being able to, support the local business community?
I love that when I'm out and I hear women or see women in a Cabi outfit, and I'll say, "Oh, I love your Cabi outfit." It's just a unique brand where when you see it, you know it. And in Central Virginia, I think it's so rare to have that. Like you see, maybe some other brands where 10 people might have it on, but with Cabi, it's unique because not everyone's exposed to it.
Yeah. And I think too, and I know you brought this up a little bit earlier, I think one of the things that I've been to a couple of Cabi shows in the past, and I agree with you, like when you're out and you're trying on clothes and you're in the dressing room and you're looking at yourself, you never really know, like, does this look good? And when you're doing it there with a group of friends and you walk out and someone's like, oh, this looks really great on you. You should get that. You've got that feedback and that positive, energy from other people in the room. And I think that's really cool.
Yes.
That you have that opportunity.
It's like playing dress up when you were a little girl.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So this is tea time. So we're going to ask one of the most controversial questions that we ask, and that is sweet tea or unsweet tea?
Unsweet.
Okay, you were quick with that answer. What's your favorite local business other than your own?
Isabella's,
Okay,
if that counts.
They're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Actually, I just ate there last
My
week.
favorite.
Just ate there last week. Tell us, what is some of the best business advice you've ever been given?
You can never be overdressed or overeducated.
I like that one.
I like it. What is a myth about your industry?
That it's a pyramid business. Cabi is not a pyramid business. It's just you're your own boss. You're your own CEO of your little company.
And I just want to put that out there because a lot of our members, we have a lot of members that people think are pyramid business, Pampered Chef, Tupperware, Cabi, things like that. And I just want to say that the people behind these businesses are some of the hardest working entrepreneurs and business owners that I know. So I'm going to interject on that question.
Right. What is one thing you wish you'd known before you started your business?
I think how much fun I have with it and how many relationships I've built. I had no earthly idea how many women I was gonna meet and impact their lives through clothes.
Okay.
Awesome.
I like that.
So how can people best get in touch with you to learn more about Cabi, or how they can, have you come out and do a party with them, or, show them more about the business?
So I have a website, Cabi on. All you have to do is search Cabi online, Sherrie McNamara, and my website will pop up with all my contact information.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us on Tea Time with the Central Virginia Business Coalition. If you would like to find out more about the business that we had on the show today, or how you can come and spill the tea with us on Tea Time, you can find out more at www.cvabc.org.